Don't look away because this can happen to anyone. You're walking down the street, you reach for your pocket, and your phone is gone. No phone, no map, no messages, no taxi app, no way to call your friend. Your heart starts beating fast, and you need help now. What do you say in English? Who do you talk to? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you are going to learn simple English for a real emergency: a lost phone. Hi, I'm Zane. Welcome to Zane's English Podcast. I speak in natural, slow English so you can understand and copy the sentences. Today, we are talking about losing your phone, asking for help, and staying calm with a real lifestyle story and then a repeat after me practice. Last month, I went to a busy street market on a Saturday afternoon. The weather was great and the place was full of people. There were food stalls, music, and small shops selling clothes and souvenirs. I walked slowly and looked at everything, and I took a few photos. I paid for a snack, checked my messages, and put my phone back in my pocket. I felt relaxed, like it was going to be a perfect day. A little later, I stopped at a stand to buy coffee. The line was long, so I waited and looked around. When it was my turn, I paid and stepped to the side to make space. I reached for my phone to take a picture of the coffee, and my pocket felt empty. I checked again, slowly, like maybe I was wrong. Then my stomach dropped because it was true. My phone was not there. For a few seconds, I just stood there, frozen. I touched my pockets again, then my bag, then my other pocket. Nothing. I started to think fast. Did I drop it? Did someone take it? Did I leave it at the snack place? My mind was loud and messy, but I told myself one thing: stay calm and take one step at a time. First, I turned back and walked to the last place I remembered using my phone. I looked at the ground and scanned the area near the food stall. I asked the worker, "Excuse me, did you see a phone?" He shook his head and said no. I asked one more question. Very simple. "Can I check here?" Check here means look around in that area. He said yes, so I looked carefully, but I didn't find it. At that point, I needed more help, so I looked for security. Many markets have a security desk, or at least a staff member with a radio. I found a worker in a bright vest and walked up to him. I said, "Excuse me, I lost my phone." Lost means you don't have it and you can't find it. Then I added, "Can you help me?" He said yes and asked, "Where did you last have it?" That means, where was it the last time you remember? I answered with simple English. I said, "I last had it near the coffee stand." Then I said, "It's a black phone." Describing the phone is important. You can say the color, the brand, or the case. I also said it's in a black case. Case means the cover around the phone. The worker nodded and called someone on the radio. Then he asked me another useful question. "Is it locked?" Locked means you need a password or face ID to open it. I said, "Yes, it's locked." He said, "Good." That made me feel a little safer. Then he said there was a lost and found desk near the entrance. Lost and found is a place where people bring lost items. He told me to go there and ask. I walked to the entrance and my heart was still racing. At the lost and found desk, I spoke slowly and clearly. I said, "Hi, I lost my phone. Has anyone found a black phone?" The worker asked me for details. She said, "What time did you lose it?" I checked my watch and said, "About 10 minutes ago." She looked in a box and then in a drawer, but she didn't find it. I felt worried, but I didn't give up. I remembered one more smart step. I asked, "Can I call my phone?" If your phone is nearby, you might hear it ring. The worker said yes, so I used her phone and called my number. We listened. At first, there was no sound. Then, Very faintly, I heard a ring from behind the desk, like a small sound on their papers. The worker looked surprised and started moving some items. She pulled out a jacket that someone left there, and under it was my phone. My phone was there the whole time. It must have been picked up and placed on the desk quickly, and then covered by other things. I felt a huge wave of relief. I said, "That's my phone. Thank you so much." The worker smiled and said, "You're welcome." I checked the screen and everything was okay. Nothing was missing. I put the phone in a safer pocket and zipped my bag. I walked away slowly and breathed out. I learned something important that day. Losing something feels scary, but you can still speak simple English. You can still ask for help. Calm sentences can solve a stressful moment. Now let's do repeat after me. Speak slowly and clearly. Repeat each sentence. Excuse me, I lost my phone. Can you help me, please? I can't find my phone. I last had it near the coffee stand. It's a black phone. It's in a black case. Did you see a phone here? Has anyone found a phone? Is there a lost and found? Where is the lost and found desk? What time did you lose it? About 10 minutes ago. Is it locked? Yes, it's locked. Can I call my phone? Can you call my number, please? That's my phone. Thank you so much. Before you go, remember this. When you feel stressed, speak smaller, not bigger. One short sentence is better than a long, messy one. Practice these lines a few times today, and your brain will remember them when you need them. If you want, write one sentence from today in the comments and tell me where you usually keep your phone. And if you want the next episode, click the next video, because confidence comes from repetition. I'm Zane, this is Zane's English Podcast, and I'll see you in the next video.